Sunday, Cardano was announced that it was going to be in the strategic reserve for the US government. And we're going to dive into what that means, what's next, and the price, because this is just probably the best news any Cardano holder could ever have received Sunday morning. So we're going to talk about what happened. We see this right here. This is Sunday morning, 64 cents in a matter of less than an hour, all the way to $1, up almost, at the peak 70%. This is just wild. We're going to dive into what happened. So President created the strategic reserve of digital coins, and it's entering a new phase where its role in the financial system looks fundamentally different, which is very true. This has never happened before. Cryptocurrencies across the board rose Monday, mainly XRP, Solana, and Cardano, because XRP, Solana, and Cardano, Bitcoin, and Ethereum were named on that tweet. And that's just massive, honestly. And I want to dive into what I think about all 5 of these, if I think all of them should be on there or not. But we're just going to go over the price real quick. So, this all came out at a time where we were obviously just so stagnant. The last 3 months have just been actually pretty downward, just due to market manipulations, I believe, because we're in the most bullish time of cryptocurrency I think there's ever been, to be honest with you. And there's no reason to sell, and I think it's just a big money manipulating so they can buy more. So we rose 70%, then the next day, of course, we got the sell-off. It was Monday. The markets were actually open, traditional markets. And now we're back up. So it's just funny. It's a big roller coaster cycle. And we're just going to hold on for the ride. But what I think about this is I think XRP is a good choice. It's mainly focused on the banking side of things. I'm going to come to Solana and Ethereum last. Cardano, I believe, being unbiased, is the most decentralized cryptocurrency besides Bitcoin. Well, even with Bitcoin, it's got the new governance system. It's fully decentralized, run by the people. If Charles Hoskinson passes away, it's not going to make a difference. He said it himself, not me. Cardano has Bitcoin OS that will be soon integrated. That means Bitcoin DeFi, which is decentralized finance. It will be able to be done on Bitcoin through Cardano, because Bitcoin's just a old guy with no skills, just very valuable. It's the king, but has no utility. So that's what Cardano OS is going to do for it. Cardano is the most scalable, the fastest, and that comes with a lot of perks. I mean, it could be used, it's just speculation right now, as the United States voting system. It could be used as the new Doge initiative, tracking all the money in the government. It could be used for a lot of things. It's got speed, reliability, and scalable. So it's pretty neat what we have there. Bitcoin, obviously, it's the king. It's just a very good store of value, better than gold. And comes to Ethereum and Solana. So, I mean, nothing against these two. There could be things I don't know, but Solana I'm just not a big fan of. That's not because I invest in Cardano. It's just because the facts that I know is that the Solana ecosystem turns off a lot. The network goes down. It's an inflationary coin. If you look at the market cap last cycle at the price of 200, and you look at it this cycle at the price of 200, the market cap is very different. It's not good, in my opinion, for investors. Ethereum, the cons of that is the gas fees, and it's slow. I know it's a big ecosystem, and it's added in there. It's one of the top 2. It's been the top 2 forever. It's just slow, and the gas fees are crazy. It hasn't really innovated a lot, so it's interesting. I'm not gonna complain that these are all on there. Could be more added, could be less added. I don't know if there's anything going on behind the scenes of, should this be on here, should this not? We'll find out. But why I wanted to, what does this mean? What does strategic reserve mean? I mean, for instance, the government could decide to buy Cardano and all these other ones to build, to open the market to build a reserve. And that means just stacking up. Would this drive up the price? I mean, probably. It surged over 70% almost just off of the news about this, but how, like, it's not going to be an overnight thing though, because funding all these purchases would require congressional approval if taxpayer dollars are involved. And no such plan has been confirmed yet. David Sachs, who's the crypto czar, hinted that the reserve might not involve new spending and suggested that it could just use seized assets instead. What I mean by seized assets, I actually learned this today. When the federal government uses its efforts through law enforcement arrests for people who hold significant amount of crypto, like Bitcoin in the Silk Road case for criminal activity. I mean, Cardano is one of the coins among the seized assets. They all are. So it's interesting. I don't know how that would work, but I guess we're gonna find out. But another thing is the crypto summit. I'm just gonna go off the top of my head here because I remember it's March 7th at the White House. 25 people involved. Michael Saylor was the only one that I saw confirm that he was invited. Invitations went out yesterday, which is Monday the 3rd. Charles was saying that it's pretty interesting, Charles Hoskinson, that it's pretty interesting that they waited so last minute, but I guess they don't want things to be leaked, which makes sense. But I really hope as a Cardano holder that he is there. And I actually asked ChatGPT the odds that Charles would be there, and they said 70%, but we'll see what happens Friday. I think it said 70% because he's talked about being on the executive team with crypto policies, with the administration, and it's just interesting to compare Charles with like a Vitalik from Ethereum. They both co-founded Ethereum, but Vitalik is not out here meeting world leaders like Charles has been the last 3-4 years. Honestly, his whole career, doing congressional hearings. Charles did that 2 years ago. Charles is much more involved, and I'm not bagging Vitalik at all, but it's just goes to show that Ethereum, the founder of Ethereum isn't going to have a say in anything, I think, because of his demeanor of being antisocial and not much really going on with Ethereum, but we'll see. But the price, I mean, guys, for God's sakes, it's been a ride. I just remember making a video over here, September, August, just literally hovering around 30 cents. I mean, guys, this whole year, from May of last year, so coming up on almost a year, just been such this is a literally all buying opportunity. Buying. I told you guys, not financial advice, but it's a good time to be in cryptocurrency at this time. And there you go, it pays off. So we'll see what happens. We're not even close to be done with the cycle. We're still so early. And I want to just say, hypothetically, it's not impossible for Cardano to go past the $10 limit. Who knows? It could push up to 15, or it could go to 0. But with everything going on, I mean, it rose 14,600% last cycle. So we'll see what happens. But with all that's going on, it's going to be great. We'll see what happens. Thank you, guys.